More now on our top story, a lockdown at the University of Toronto following reports of a man with a gun.
Heavily armed ETF officers swooped in. The chief arrived on the scene late this morning. Let's go live right now to CTV's Tamara Cherry. Tamara, in the wake of what happened in Orlando, it's not surprising that everybody's a little on edge when these kinds of reports come in.
Yeah, you know, Ken, the chief said so himself that we're living in different times now. So, of course, there's going to be a heightened sense of security when anything of this sort is called in. Now, if you can just see behind me here, there's a whole bunch of people that have just been, more people that have just been evacuated from one of the U of T buildings that was under lockdown. Basically, this entire block from Hoskin Avenue up to Bloor Street is still locked down. The chief said that they still had to clear through, I believe he said, 3 buildings before they'd be able to release this massive scene. Basically, people are waiting to get onto the TTC bus. It looks like there's a police officer taking down the information of people as they get on. I can tell you that there's been a lot of other people that have been taken onto that bus, and then once they're on that bus for a while, they've been moved over to another one of the buildings that is across the street on the east side of University Avenue. But we haven't had any further update from what the chief had told you before. Now, I'm not sure what he said in the clip that you guys played, but there was somebody that was taken into custody earlier. I'd like to say around just before 11 o'clock or so. A young man was put in the back of a police cruiser. As far as we can tell, he remains in the back of that police cruiser. Now, we asked the chief what that person is all about. He said that that person is under investigation for, quote, something else. What that something else is, the chief won't say. However, he did say that his officers have seen a picture of the person who was seen dressed all in black with a black knapsack and what appeared to be a surgical type mask on his face. And the person in the back of the police cruiser is not the person in that picture. So again, he said that that person is under investigation for something else, whether this person allegedly did something after police arrived. It's totally unclear. We hope to get an update on that from police. But again, another important point in this is that the person that called this into police initially, the very first person to call in this suspicious person roaming the U of T campus, police haven't been able to reach that person. They say that they've made several attempts to call this man or woman back. They're not answering their phone. And so that's another sort of strange part in this situation. Again, lots of questions we're hoping to get answered throughout the afternoon, and we'll bring you those details as they come. Throw back to you guys.
Sure. Thank you, Tamara.